Following the crash of Asiana Flight 214 at SFO, the FAA is taking new action, requesting that pilots of foreign carriers use GPS when landing at SFO. And KRON 4's Maureen Kelly has learned that it is not just the July 6th crash that prompted this change.
The pilots of Flight 214 called for a go-around or an aborted landing seconds before crashing onto the seawall just before the runway. But it was the second aborted landing of another Asiana airliner a little less than 2 weeks after the crash that SFO officials say got them concerned enough to call in the FAA, despite the fact that that plane landed safely. The FAA says Asiana isn't the only foreign carrier experiencing an increase of aborted landings here at SFO. On July 23rd, an air traffic controller ordered a Taiwanese-based EVA airplane to go around because they were coming in at a lower than normal altitude. All of these events happening while SFO is down its glide slope landing instrument system on its two main runways, making pilots more reliant on making visual approaches. So until that system is back up next month, the FAA is asking all foreign-based airliners to use GPS when coming in for a landing. Neither SFO or the FAA would speak to whether this change was prompted by concerns about the experience level of foreign pilots, but retired airline captain Dick Deeds told me by phone that he believes pilots trained in Asian countries don't get enough exposure to flying manually.
They're very good at doing things that the airplane can do by pushing buttons, but they need to have a lot further training, I believe, in visual approaches and flying the airplane.
The temporary change is not mandatory, but the FAA says pilots typically follow directions from air traffic controllers. Maureen Kelly, KRON 4 News.
The NTSB is still investigating what caused the fatal crash of Flight 214. That incident left 3 people dead and it injured 180 others. Their investigations typically take up to 1 full year to complete.
Well, the fog is still